Good evening, I'm Julie O'Neill. Tonight, for the very first time, the Freedom Center is kicking off an exhibit like none other, teaching the community about bias that we may not even know we have. Creators of the exhibit are talking to 9 on Your Side's Roseanne Aragon, who joins us from that exhibit. Roseanne?
That's right, Julie. This is all about bias. Now, that may have a negative connotation, but creators say this type of bias is one we can't control. Implicit bias. What is it? Take a look.
There are things in the world when we make decisions that we don't always see.
This exhibit is called Open Your Mind, Understanding Implicit Bias. The point, learning your own.
It is outside of your awareness and, more importantly, outside of your ability to have an intention to have it.
Think about in a job interview. We may be looking at two amazing candidates, okay, with their names and with their job descriptions, where they went to universities, and our brain is making associations with these people.
Associations they say you can't control, and it's seen in children as young as 4. Take, for example, the flower insects test. You pair words on the screen with one or the other. It starts literally.
Rose. So this is a flower. That's it. Orchid. Insect.
Then more descriptive words.
Heaven, poison, gloom.
This little girl doesn't know she has implicit bias.
Everybody that has ever taken this test has a much easier time automatically pairing pleasant things with flowers.
We all have biases and they affect the way we view the world around us.
But experts say implicit bias can affect the way you live your life.
When we have two people go into an emergency room and they have two different experiences of what that is like, and this happens across the country. For African Americans, when they go into the emergency room, they may not be as believed how bad their pain is compared to a white person going into an emergency room. So we kind of talk about that here.
Real life examples of something everyone has, but they say knowing it is important.
This isn't, polio. You can't just become aware of a problem and then cure it. But what you can do is everything starts with awareness, being open to the idea that there could be something else more to the situation.
Some very fascinating stuff there, Julie, but I'm interested in continuing this conversation and interested to hear what you all think about implicit bias. Do you know or even check your own? Let's continue this conversation on Facebook, WCPO Facebook page, and I'll be interested to read what you all have to say. Reporting live, Roseanne Aragon, 9 on Your Side.